Hello and welcome to my network nightmare. Currently you will see a drawing of my network. Let's get a little closer here and zoom in. You will see here I start with my surfboard modem going to my TP-Link router. Here I have a Windows server that I'm using for Windows server stuff, basically just training. My primary PC, you will see my Linux server, which actually is now in my living room, is my Myth box, and which used to connect to my Cisco rack, so I keep it off my network, but you'll see all that shortly. I also have several D-Link switches. I actually only have one currently in use, which is this guy down there, and that connects our HP printer and my girlfriend's PC. My goal, my goal is to get a D-Link modem, run it to the D-Link, I believe it's a gaming router, run that as my access point for end clients. On my Linux server, which is now in my living room, actually that's going to be wireless in. My Cisco rack directly to that, so I don't have to mess around. And then for G clients, I'm not certain whether wireless N and G can intermix and you can keep the bandwidth. So if not, I can run my access point for G clients. That's no problem. Everything will be wireless, and all wired components will be gigabit. Right now, I'm running 10/100 for my Ethernet portion and wireless G for my wireless portion. If we go over here, you'll see my girlfriend's PC. You'll see a whole bunch of paper. One of the goals would be to move to a mostly paperless office. We'd probably push this into a closet or something. You can see her lovely background image there, her PC, and more paper and junk in the corner. Here is my workstation. There's my workstation. You can see here. This is where all the magic happens. Over here you can see my primary networking rack. Another D-Link switch there. As I've said, I have several hidden throughout my house. They're all 10/100. Here's my Cisco rack. That's all for my training. During the winter time, I do all of my tech work inside my home. So it's always pretty messy here until it gets really nice out and I can do it in my garage, which I'll show you shortly. And here is all of my networking junk. A multimeter, box of cable, probably about 20 patch cables there, a whole bunch of crap plugged in. And I will move to another room right now. As I've said, here's my Linux server. It's actually a Myth box connected by wireless G network to my primary office. Not good enough for video transfer, so I would like to move to an end network. You'll see my PlayStation 3 there, and we'll move to the final room right now. This is my summer work area. I'd like to run a bridge connection out here. Actually, my office is on the exact other side of that wall. I do a lot of work out here in the summertime, and having a bridged access point would be great. Now that we've come full circle, there is something I wanted to go over. I am a Cisco sales expert. I do a lot of networking stuff. One of the things I really like about D-Link is in the enterprise class of products, specifically switching, D-Link is a very big player right now. IT budgets are short, and D-Link meets that criteria very well. They're never bleeding edge. They always take a little bit longer to come out to market, but I believe that's their strategy. They come out with a lower cost product that performs just as well as a Cisco product. Now, D-Link does not offer the high-end enterprise stuff. I mean, that really is Cisco's market. But everything else, D-Link is very competitive. And actually, one of the benefits to D-Link is when you buy a Cisco switch and you buy the SmartNet, so you have somebody come out and install it for you, you can really almost always buy two D-Link switches, have one on site, and if one goes down, just install the other one, send it back to D-Link. D-Link will run their manufacturer's warranty on it, send you the switch back. So there's a lot of benefit to D-Link right now. They have some really good power over Ethernet switches. You know, they do offer switches with GBIC, so you can run fiber, whatever you got to do. So they're really big in that market. And actually, if you go to the website, they have a really cool program right now. You can test drive one of their higher end enterprise switches. I'm sure you have to have a pretty good reason and you have to be pretty legitimate to do it, but you can test drive one of their switches. Because they're sponsoring this promotion, I figured I'd throw that out there for those that did not know. They're a very cool company. Hopefully I've convinced somebody to give me something. That would be great. Thank you for taking the time to view this.